And welcome to Sahib Literacy, and today we are here with the new video which is about the in-text explanation of Loveliest of Trees, the Cherry Now, poem number 3, first year English. In the previous video I have provided with the explanation of the lines and the themes, important themes which are mentioned by A.E. Housman, means to say Alfred Edward Housman. In this video I am going to provide with the in-text explanation from the exam point of view specifically, and let's start it. First of all, as we know that कि हमारे पास रेफरेंस एंड कॉन्टेक्स्ट होता है, जो कि मैंने प्रीवियस वीडियोस में भी मेंशन किया था कि रेफरेंस जो होता है और कॉन्टेक्स्ट वो जो भी स्टैंजा आया हुआ हो उसी पोम का, तो उसके लिए वो जो है सेम ही होता है. तो रेफरेंस देख लेते हैं इसके लिए. दीज लाइन्स हैव बीन टेकन फ्रॉम द पोम लवलीएस्ट ऑफ ट्रीज द चेरी नाउ, रिटन बाय A.E. हाउसमैन. कॉन्टेक्स्ट जो कि मेन आइडिया होता है पोम का, दैट व्हाट पोइट एक्चुअली वांट्स टू से, तो इसको देख लेते हैं. दिस पोम डिस्क्राइब्स अ ब्यूटीफुल चेरी ट्री इन द वुड्स कवर्ड in snow. It looks like it's wearing a lovely Easter dress. The poet thinks life is too short to miss enjoying nature's beauty. He wants to appreciate the cherry tree's beauty every chance he gets for the rest of his life. तो जैसा कि मैंने मेंशन किया कि रेफरेंस और कॉन्टेक्स्ट जो है हमारा हर स्टांजा के लिए जो है वो सेम ही होगा. तो सबसे पहले जो है मैं वो फर्स्ट स्टांजा की लाइंस पढ़ूंगा और उसके बाद जो है एक्सप्लेनेशन मैंने इन टेक्स्ट प्रोवाइड की हुई है. सो हैव अ लुक. स्टांजा है नंबर 1 हमारे पास. लवलीएस्ट ऑफ ट्रीज द चेरी नाउ इज हंग विद ब्लूम along the bow and stands about the woodland ride, wearing white for Easter tide. Let's have a look on the explanation. The poet thinks the cherry tree is the prettiest tree in the forest. In spring, the cherry tree is full of flowers and its branches bend down because they are heavy with blooms. But when winter comes, the tree is covered in white snow and it looks like it's wearing a beautiful white dress. The poet uses colorful and amazing words to describe the cherry tree's beauty. The tree stands out in the forest and its beauty changes with the season. The poet wants us to see how lovely the cherry tree is. So this was the first stanza, the explanation of the first stanza. Now have a look on the second stanza. We have the lines, now of my 70 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score, it only leaves me 50 more. Have a look on the explanation. The poet is 70 years old. He thinks about his life and realizes that 20 years have already passed. Those years can never come back. Now he has 50 years left to live. The poet wants to make the most of these 50 years. He looks at the beautiful cherry tree and wants to enjoy its beauty for the rest of his life. He knows he has limited time left, so he wants to appreciate the tree's beauty every spring when it blooms. So it was second stanza. Now moving forward to the third stanza. For the third stanza we have lines and since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room. About the woodland I will go to see the cherry hung with snow. So have a look on the stanza number 3, the explanation in text. The poet thinks about how much life he has left. He wants to enjoy nature's beauty like flowers blooming and trees growing. But he realizes 50 years is not enough time to see everything. He still wants to go to the woods to see the cherry tree covered in snow. The poet believes the life is too short and nature is too vast and beautiful. We can't see all the amazing things nature has to offer in our lifetime. So these were the all 3 stanzas of this poem, Loveliest of Trees, the Cherry Now. This was the in-text explanation for the ease of the students, specifically first year students who are related to सरगोदा बोर्ड. एंड एज वी नो दैट कि 5 नंबर का जो है हमारा स्टांजा आता है जिसको हमने एक्सप्लेन करना होता है विद रेफरेंस टू द कॉन्टेक्स्ट. और वंस अगेन मैं आपको बता दूं कि रेफरेंस और कॉन्टेक्स्ट जो है वो एक पोम का सेम ही होता है. रेफरेंस में हमने पोम का नाम और पोइट का नाम बताना होता है लाइंस को देखते हुए, और कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जो है वो हमने मेन आइडिया बताना होता है. तो फिर स्टांजा इन तीनों में से कोई भी आया हुआ हो तो कॉन्टेक्स्ट हमारा सेम एक ही होगा जो मैंने पहली स्लाइड में प्रोवाइड किया है. और उसके अलावा जो एक्सप्लेनेशन होती है वो हमारी अकॉर्डिंग टू लाइंस होती है. जिस भी स्टांजा की लाइंस आई हुई होंगी उन्हीं को देखते हुए हमने एक्सप्लेनेशन करनी होती है. सो दैट्स इट फॉर नाउ. And definitely in the very next video I will upload the important questions of this poem. So please stay in touch. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.